Hey, this is Chris
And Christian.
from ChrisCrossMedia, and we literally just came out of Disney's 50th animated movie, Tangled, and we saw it in 3D format.
I still got the glasses with
He's
me.
still wearing the glasses. He almost hit his head on the door walking out. No, I'm just kidding. But first thoughts on the movie. I don't want to give away too much. I'll give you a quick synopsis of the plot. If you know the basic story of Rapunzel, there's a girl locked in a tower with long hair. In this story, her hair has magical powers that can actually heal and make people young, and that's kind of where the story.
It's kind of where the story starts out.
It starts out because people want the hair, and without giving away too much, you really have to see it. We highly recommend it. You can see that Disney Animation Studios is really back on track since The Princess and the Frog, and now this movie. It seems that Disney animation is back at its roots, like it was during its golden age back in the 90s, when you had such classics as The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, Aladdin, and the ones that we grew up with. So.
Though this one isn't hand-drawn fully, like you said before we went to go see the movie, it's kind of like half animated, half they add like some type of lining to the characters to make it look like it's hand-drawn.
Right.
Is that what you said?
It's 3D animated and rendered, but there's like elements of hand-drawn animation and like painting. It's like it looks like a moving painting almost.
Yeah, which is cool because it makes you can see that Disney's going like how you said, back to their roots. It's really good to see Disney's moving in a positive direction.
And one of the greatest things about this movie, which one of the Disney's more recent projects like Chicken Little, Bolt, Meet the Robinsons were missing was musicals, like songs.
And story. The music really told the story.
Exactly. Alan Menken returns as the composer of the music in the movie Tangled, and he wrote the songs for The Little Mermaid. He wrote the songs for Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin, and the music in this movie was so strong, and I think it's going to be something that will be remembered. Like a classic song, the ones from Beauty and the Beast and stuff like that. I think personally one of my favorite songs in the movie was the one where the lanterns, lantern scene in the boat, and it's kind of like I don't know how you say it. It was like it reminded me of the song from Beauty and the Beast when Belle started noticing that the Beast was
not beastly.
Not beastly. The name of the song escapes me right now. I think it was like there may be something there that wasn't there before. I don't even know if that's the name of the title, but if you know the movie, you know the song. It just had like a good melody, and I think it played well with
what was happening
on the screen. Yeah, exactly. Characters. What would you say your favorite character in the movie was?
My favorite character in the movie was the chameleon, the little
Pascal. Right.
It's Rapunzel's little chameleon pet, and it's just funny. Like, he doesn't talk, but the expressions in his face and the colors that what he changes into. He's like the comedic character, one of the funniest comedic characters I think in the movie.
Him and Maximus were really good characters. Maximus was the horse. He was a royal horse tracking down the thief, Flynn Rider, and Flynn Rider was my personal favorite, aka Eugene. I watched some of the making of this, and the director Brian Howard said that the inspiration for Flynn Rider was Indiana Jones.
Oh.
And I'm a huge Indiana Jones fan, and I saw a lot of references to Indiana Jones in the character, the way he moves, the way he fought. There was that one scene when they were underground with the torch, and through the tunnels, and there was the skeletons and stuff like that.
That's when my contact fell out. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I guess I have to watch it again.
Oh yeah, it's a definite double watcher, I'd say, and definite own on DVD or Blu-ray or digital download. I don't know what the kids do these days. VHS. But yeah, I love Flynn Rider, and we're talking about it in the car. The trailers of this movie do not do this picture.
Do not do it justice.
Justice, exactly, because the movie has so much more. There's a lot of depth in the characters. Great music, because in the trailer they used really stupid music that wasn't even in the movie. They showed some of the more silly parts, but this movie had a lot of dark tone too.
I gotta say, the story in this movie was amazing. We're 19-year-old kids, and this whole movie, it really I don't know, I felt like crying at one point. It really develops the story well, and you really associate it with the characters in the movie, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they took the simple tale of Rapunzel and they made it into this the whole other motion picture. They had so many elements to it and so many different new characters, you know.
Yeah.
No, I guess we can talk a little bit about the villain, Mother Gothel. She seemed like a classic Disney villain. She really reminded me of Ursula.
I was gonna say she reminded me of the witch from Snow White.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I guess you're right. I like just the way she moved and the way she was very sneaky. You know how Ursula had already a preconditioned like plot, you know, like an idea of what she was gonna do, but she hid it by tricking people.
Mm-hmm.
How Ursula wanted Ariel's voice and to get the Triton, but you know, she was very sneaky and made it look, oh, I'm doing this to help you out, but really I'm doing this to help myself out. And Mother Gothel, I was the same thing. And I guess, you know, the classic Disney villain. Yeah.
With the old lady turning young and then old again. And
exactly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It had the same thing happen in Little Mermaid.
And Snow White was the first.
Oh, Snow White too, yeah.
Snow White was the
first Disney movie, and this is the 50th.
I think it's just like, you know, bring back that old character. A little element of every...
Yeah.
You know, I like that.
I didn't even make those connections. High five. No, that was cool. Yeah, because Snow White... Yeah, I see that.
yeah.
Back to the trailer and what they showed in the trailers. It was really geared towards girls. It was either really geared towards boys. I think the movie really has something for everyone.
Yeah.
It was like good enough for families, but it's not something that you say, oh, only see it if you have kids. It was something that adults could enjoy too, because there were story elements and emotions through the storytelling that would.
There's romance, comedy, action.
A lot of action. You know, there's a lot of good action, which would appeal to boys. And another thing is that in some movies they have a really strong female lead, and it's obvious a girl movie.
Right.
In some other movies, there's a really strong male lead, but I think it was really equal in this movie.
Oh,
there was
definitely.
It reminded me a lot, like a good balance of like how they did in Aladdin. How Aladdin, yeah, he had a huge part in the movie. He was strong. The movie was named after him. But then again, it wasn't just a dude's movie. There was also Jasmine, who was really strong, and you know, it was just a nice.
They had elements of every movie in this, which is
like
I think it was a good choice. Good choice of being the 50th animated film, and it really gave that 50 justice, I think.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like,
I mean,
put that cap like on Disney's, you know, like the 50th film.
50th film, yeah.
And it was amazing.
Okay, so let's tally up all these little imaginary points we have for Disney's Tangled in 3D. I'd give it 5 out of 5. What would you give it?
I give it 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. I give it 5 out of 5 stars as well.
So I'm going to average these two scores, and I think that's 5 out of 5. Yes. I don't have my calculator with me, but that's 5 out of 5 stars from ChrisCrossMedia. I'm Chris.
And I'm Christian.
And you've just been Chris Cross. Go see Disney's Tangled in 3D, out now, also in 2D.
Peace.